And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Hayes is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic in at the point. They've got Jalen Duren. Alex Caruso is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Bird in at the 3 slot. Well, Stan, once teams get into the postseason, what kind of changes do we typically see?
Well, Brian, the one thing you see for sure is everybody's rotation will get shorter and the best players' minutes will go up. There's no more experimentation now. It's time to put your best players out there for as many minutes as possible.
Duren, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
For someone with his scoring numbers, it's remarkable James still makes time to set others up.
Pass to Bird. Now Şengün. And here's Caruso outside. It's Hayes with the rebound. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's VanVleet. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Count it.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Caruso against Reeves. Finney-Smith. No good from outside. Gone 1 for 3 so far. To the paint. It's stolen by Doncic. Here we go, one-on-one. Tries it from 19. They get it again. Buries it down low.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Here's Bird. Caruso outside. Jacks up a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Caruso knows how to catch defenses off guard. Great work off that catch.
Outside Finney-Smith. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Finney-Smith's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Bird. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And there's James from the arc. And it's Bird with a rebound. To the inside. VanVleet outside. Pass to Şengün. And here's Caruso outside. Hits a three-pointer. Caruso's got his second basket of the game.
Well, when he's able to find a shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
James outside. Hayes with a screen. James passes to Hayes. Misses the baby hook. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And it's 6-10. Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Here's Bird. Caruso, the pass to Bird. Inside, Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And with spring cleaning in full swing, let's check out the current power rankings. Taking a look at Boston, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for this home ball club, they've surprised a lot of people this season. It's why this squad plays with such a chip on their shoulder and has proven many wrong.
Now here's Reeves. No points so far.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Finney-Smith. James outside. Here's Finney-Smith. The shot's good on the assist by James. Finney-Smith's got 8 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Caruso outside. Here's Bird. Check by James. Yet another bucket.
And guys, he is now second all-time for points in the season.
A season for the ages scoring the ball.
And while Wilt Chamberlain still holds the #1 spot, he's able to bump Wilt's second-best season down to 3rd place. That's big time.
Pass to Duren. The kick out to Van Vliet. Caruso with it. Şengün with it. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. He drops it from range.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Doncic, a screen on Caruso. They double him with Duren. Hayes for 3. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Şengün, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Here's Doncic. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Now Van Vliet, 9 points in his last outing. To the inside, Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Moving well. Duren working in the two-man game.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 4. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Christie's checked in for Caruso. And the Lakers also making a switch. Hachimura's checked in for Finney-Smith. To the middle. Here's James. They get the rebound. Pass to Hachimura. Back to James. Clock at 6. They shoot again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Van Vliet finds Şengün. Down low. Here's Duren. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Reeves. No good. That would have tied it. Gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Bird passes to Duren. Here's Bird. Checked by James. Now here's Van Vliet. And Hayes comes to help. Pass to Bird. Now here's Duren. He's defended by Hayes. Duren, no good.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
The shot by Reeves, no good. shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 6 points.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
Here's Reeves, and off the glass. That one's good. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Christie, back to Van Vliet. Here's Christie, and here's Şengün. Hachimura covering. Here's Bird. And again for 3.
I mean, his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Here's James, driving in, hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
Here's Bird, 9 points in the game. Here's Christie. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 6 assists in the game.
They are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Now here's Hachimura. Still no points. Doncic finds Reeves. Hachimura sets a screen. From the top of the key. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter, but coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Van Vliet, the pass to Bird. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hachimura with the ball. Van Vliet covering.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. And that one drops for him. A minute 53 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Şengün. Here's Bird. Here's Christie. His last outing, he had 24 points. Here's Şengün. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Here's James. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And you know, maybe the most powerful small forward we've ever seen. James easily brushes off contact and completes the play.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for Doncic. That free throw good from James. A minute 22 left in the first quarter here. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Here's Bird. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got assist number 7 tonight.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Now here's Reeves. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Bird, that's good.
And that's just fantastic court awareness. Van Vliet sensing the overcommitment and finding the open teammate.
Knocked loose. All alone on the break. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kept alive. Pass to Bird. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. That shot, no good. Good D by Vanderbilt. Right side Reeves. Here's Vincent. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. They'd lead by 5. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
We've got Patrick Beverly. Ben Simmons is out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Christie in at the 2. Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he makes a first. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter, we've got Austin Reeves, Davis out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Vincent in at the point guard position. Simmons, no good. Lakers trail by 3. To the wing, right side. Vanderbilt against Beverly. Vincent outside. Pass to Hachimura. With his first shot attempt. It's rebounded by Wagner. Got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. And that one drops. Christie's got 5 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Vincent outside. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. The shot no good. Shooting has been great this game. 58%. Simmons. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Finney Smith checked in for Vanderbilt. And both free throws good for Simmons. Lakers trail by 7. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Outside Reeves. Davis, a screen. Fires the 3. The shot by Reeves, no good.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him. Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Down low. Here's Vincent. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
Hachimura with the defensive effort. Lakers trail by 5. Davis, the pass to Reeves. To the inside. Vincent outside. Here's Finney Smith. And it's all from three-point range. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Simmons. Counted. Simmons has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Vincent passes to Reeves. There's a screen. Back to Vincent. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Vincent's got 5 now.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Wagner outside. Inside. Here's Christie. And a nice finish on the layup. Christie's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Left side Reeves. Hachimura from long range. And Los Angeles another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Outside Reddish. Pass to Wagner. And Finney Smith over to help. Beverly, the pass to Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons has gotten his second bucket of the game.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Reeves. Outside, Finney-Smith. Sends it home from three-point land. 13 points in the game.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Pass to Christie. And here's Wagner. Here's Christie. There's the triple. Gets the three ball to go. Christie's got 10 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Beverly finds Bull. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point playoff. Opportunity. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Out left to the wing. Christie passes to Bull. Here's Christie. He's covered by Reeves. Yes, it's good.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 9-point game. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Hachimura. Hachimura with a screen on Beverly. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Now here's Wagner. 11 points for him last game against Phoenix.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
And no good. Good D by Finney-Smith. James with the ball. Caruso covers. And that one's good. James.
Making it look easy. LeBron just so comfortable from that range.
The home team calls timeout. So both teams changing it up here. And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season.
When it comes to transition play, this team outperforms most others. They've got a lot of speedy players, and they use them well.
Van Vliet with it. Caruso outside to the middle. Şengün passes to Bird. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Bird. Free throw line jumper. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
And Şengün throw it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Hachimura. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Van Vliet misses. Lakers trail by 4. Here's James. It's tipped.
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
Here's Duren. Good D by Finney-Smith. Los Angeles has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren giving his all on the glass, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him. But he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Bird. Three-pointer. Here's Şengün. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Şengün's got 8.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Hachimura outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Duren. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on LeBron James. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. And Milton subbed in for Vincent.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Now here's Milton. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Knocks it loose. Here's the break. Here's Caruso. And throws it down on the coast-to-coast drive.
Yeah, what a steal and what an effort from Caruso in transition.
Lakers trail by 8. And Doncic launches from deep. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Here's Bird. It's good from about 19 feet. 15 points in the game.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
From deep, here's Doncic. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Bird. Goes back up, and Duren finishes inside. Duren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
James finds Milton. Can they get it? And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got 7 rebounds in the game. 1:46 left to play in the second quarter. To the inside, Şengün. To the left side wing. Pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Şengün makes that read so well. He knows exactly where everyone is on the floor.
And Milton's got the ball here for the Lakers. They trail by 14. Here's James. James, a freight train coming.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. 1 minute left in the second. Pass to Bird. Fades back. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Doncic outside. Luka! Lethal!
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Caruso outside. Pass to Şengün. Now Duren. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Van Vliet. Caruso outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Bird. And another shot. He knocks it down. But wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And B.A., you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And so that brings the first half to a close. They lead by 11. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Welcome to halftime. First order of business, catching up on the injuries around the league.
The Heat without key firepower. With Hero out of the mix, they lose production, but also just his energy on the floor.
There's Harrison Barnes.
I don't know how they're going to do it.
Yeah, you look
Harrison
up and down
Barnes,
this roster.
offer team Showtime.
Who is up to the test?
Lewis Dort, that's a big injury too.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Los Angeles Lakers.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Doncic. Duran out there with Alperon Şengün. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Bird in at the three. Pass to Doncic. And he's going for the oop here. Hayes misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And for the Lakers, Reeves at the two with LeBron at the three. Hayes is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic in at the one.
Well, as the younger generation would say, Alex Caruso has that dog in him. He's a tenacious player on both sides of the ball and is constantly looking for ways to affect the game.
Well, Stan, when you look at the history of undrafted players, few have been as impactful as Alex Caruso.
And you have to love the way he's done it, Brian. Grinded his way through the G League, won a championship, and now he's a first-team all-defense guy. Quite a story.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
At the line for one, Jalen Duran.
And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle?
Along with everything he can do in the paint, Şengün's mid-range game provides some pop as well.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Hayes, the pass to Reeves. Clock at 6. Outside Finney-Smith. That three's off the mark.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Now Beverly. Yet to see a basket. Caruso outside. Here's Duran. Here's Bird. Connects again from distance.
And now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in the season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. The open shot by Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Reeves has got 8.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Pass to Bird. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And Finney-Smith over to help. Right wing. Now Şengün.
Şengün has such a great feel for the game. He's savvy and he knows how to get a call.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for your home team, Alperen Şengün.
The first one
They need to go
falls.
ahead and put
Archie
LeBron James
Murray's
on
checked in
Alfred
for Los
Şengün.
Angeles.
They just don't have any size to guard our bigs. They're double teaming every time down. We're just eating them alive. Death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
Lakers trail by 18. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And here we have the leading defensive teams in the league after the All-Star break.
Since the break, here's a team that has locked up their opponents, playing with passion defensively.
Doncic finds Reeves. Now Hayes. Here's James. The floater tipped.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duran, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's an 18-point game. Oh, got that one up quick. Reeves has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Bird. Launches a three. Knocks it down from distance. Bird's got 23.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Beverly. Here's Bird. To the paint. Here's Duran. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Duran's got 18 points in the game.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Inside. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got his 6th assist of the night. Pass to Bird. Şengün with it. Caruso outside. Now here's Duran. He's covered by Reeves. Here's Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Here's Caruso.
Well, that's the kind of crafty play you expect from Caruso, mercilessly baiting his defender.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Your home team, Alex Caruso, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Beverly against Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Beverly. Doncic finds Hayes. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Caruso, the pass to Duren. Here's Bird. Tries again. And Duren finishes inside. Duren's got 20 points.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Doncic against Beverly. Floats one. Caruso grabs the board. Gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Bird. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Doncic outside over Van Vliet. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 11 points.
They give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
Now here's Van Vliet. Christie passes to Bowl. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Hachimura outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, man?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Now here's Simmons. He has 6. Wagner with a screen on Doncic. Here's Van Vliet. The Lakers with a rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. James outside. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
It's his first trip to the line. And he drops the first.
And collectively, as the game has progressed, they've been shooting really well from the charity stripe.
So he gets them both. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's James on the wing. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Down low. Here's Doncic. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Simmons with a screen on Doncic. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Doncic.
Just an active score. Defenses know when Van Vliet is looking to capitalize, forcing them to compromise sometimes.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Van Vliet.
Shooting just about 90% from the charity stripe now. Not wasting freebies here in the second half.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
To the inside. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Simmons, the pass to Bowl. Back to Simmons. Pass to Christie. Here's the 3. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now. James deciding where to go with it. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Can't hit that one. Gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Simmons with a screen on Doncic. Van Vliet, the pass to Simmons. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by James. Right side Reeves. Got a piece of it. Here's Christie. He's got 14. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The Lakers with a rebound.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's James.
So often, LeBron in the lane results in a foul.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. That free throw good from James. Reddish is checked in for Ben Simmons. And the Lakers also making a change. Vanderbilt's checked in. Both free throws good from James. Gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Van Vliet with it. Wagner with a screen on Doncic. Van Vliet, the pass to Wagner. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Lakers trail by 18. James with the ball. Picked up by Reddish. Vanderbilt, a screen on Reddish. And he banks in the layup. James has got 15 points.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Here's Van Vliet. And the layup is good off the glass.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
Yeah, a skilled player can work around the mismatch. He's used to dealing with larger guys.
Now, here is James. 15 points in the game. From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Reddish against James. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Bol Bol.
We've seen this a million times. James using his incredible hoops IQ and getting to the free throw line.
That free throw good from James. Pippen, he's checked in for Van Vliet. Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Wagner with a screen. Pippen, the pass to Christie. Over Reeves. Christie's shot is off.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And again, the Lakers, no good. Gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Pippen. Outside Reddish. Just 5 on the clock. And it falls all over the rim and in.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Vincent outside. Pass to James. Here's Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 18. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Cam Reddish is out there with Bull. Then it's Larry Nance, and it's Christie in at the 2 guard. And the 3 off target.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Here's Pippen, covered by Milton. Pass to Christie. And here's Bull. Inside. Nice shot by Christie.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
The offensive rebound. Vincent outside. Outside Milton. This one for 3. Nails it from 3.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Here's Christie. Pass to Bull. Over Hachimura. Bull, no good. Lakers trail by 15. 3-on-3. Finney-Smith inside. He's guarded by Nance. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Got just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Reddish passes to Nance. Outside Bull. Here's Christie. He's covered by Vincent. Here's Christie. To the paint. Here's Reddish. Finney-Smith pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. James outside. Hachimura outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
The home team calls timeout. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Hachimura, the pass to Milton. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires from deep. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Bird. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. They still need this. Good! Another from 3.
Yeah, he's been hitting threes at a very high level. We haven't seen many better from deep.
That last triple ties him for 4th most made in the season. James. Here we go, all alone. And the basket by Pippen.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Knocked away. And they're pushing it up. And he lobs it up. Christie passes to Şengün. Out to the right wing. Here's Bird. 6 on the shot clock. Duran with a screen on Hachimura. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
They set the screen. And there's James from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Going 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Bird. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Bird's got 15 points in just the second half.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Vincent passes to James. Out to Hachimura. James outside. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Here's Bird. Connects again from distance.
And this is amazing. I mean, that moves them into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this does not happen very often. Pass to Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith, a screen. Here's Vincent. Deflected.
Well, I want to see more of this from Durham. Nice effort using his size to make an impact defensively.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. That free throw good from Şengün. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Finney-Smith. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Reeves is checked in for Vincent. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Milton. That one's no good. It's Şengün, high post. Second chance shot. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's Doncic. High-quality look as he sinks it.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Bird passes to Şengün. Here's Christie. The three ball. Buries it from 3. Christie's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Here's Hayes. He got a piece of it. Nice shot by Christie. Christie's got 11 points here in the second half.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to James. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
Duran in the post. He's against Hayes. Şengün, no good. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. For 3. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Şengün finds Duran. Here's Bird. Pass to Pippen. Puts up a 3. Here's Christie. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. James, outside. Now Vanderbilt. Will it go? And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Pass to Christie. Şengün with it, guarded by Vanderbilt. Duren with it. Here's Bird. And here's Şengün, guarded by Vanderbilt. Şengün, no good. Here's Reeves, kicks it to Doncic. Off the mark there with a three. Going 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pippen, pass to Duren. Here's Bird, guarded by Doncic. And it's Bird missing. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
Lakers, Austin Reeves at the line for one.
And the free throw, no good. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
Caruso finds Şengün. Duren against Hayes. Another shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Duren brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
The free throw drops for Duren. Bol, he's checked in for Şengün. And so he hits both.
Well, look, it seems like every time Jalen Duren is on the floor, he's looking to outdo himself, to raise his own standards as a player. I really like that about him.
Back to Doncic. James, a screen on Beverly. From deep, here's Doncic. Duren with a rebound.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Got it.
Well, with his wingspan, Alex Caruso is better than your average guard down low.
Los Angeles shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Outside Finney-Smith. Crafty move, and he lays it in. Finney-Smith's got 7 points here in the quarter.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
There's a minute 12 left in the game. Pass to Duren. Here's Bird. Check by James. James with the block.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
Clock is at 3. Here's Bird. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Bird's got 37.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
James can't get it to go.
Yeah, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
Caruso finds Duren. Bol, a screen on James. Outside Bol. Second chance effort, and Duren lays it in.
They're almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Doncic against Beverly. And it's Doncic missing. Here's Bird. Beyond the arc. Missed it. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And time now for our player of the game.
Powerhouse performance by Team Larry Bird, taking advantage of their superior size inside, all those double teams and all those open shots from outside, all those open standstill threes they got tonight. It was beautiful. 39 assists for the team, 15 offensive rebounds. They just completely manhandled the Lakers inside, man. Manhandled them. Duran, Şengün, Bird, Wagner, Bowl, even Ben Simmons, a combined effort, just completely destroyed the Lakers inside on the boards and inside points in the paint. Okay, let's take a look at the box score here. Let's take a look at the Lakers. They did what they could. They just couldn't. I mean, Luka Doncic just got took out of this. 8 for 19. And the last time they played, Luka Doncic put up a triple-double. Not tonight. 18, 6, and 6. He goes 8 for 19 from the field. 2 for 10 from downtown. I'll tell you one thing, LeBron James, my goodness. 0 for 7. Must have been in-season fatigue. The defense, because you got to think he played 44 minutes, so his effectiveness went down as the game went on. It's hard to, Bird was taking breaks, so even Bird was able to stay in front of him at some point, because he couldn't, once you get tired, your ability to beat people off the dribble goes down. So, man, the Lakers just got completely just dominated here on the inside. So take a look here at the Team Bird stat line for the team. Take a look at this. This is what I'm talking about. If Şengün gives you that going into the playoffs, this is a new ball game. Because if you're gonna, I don't see. But having said that, though, Şengün plays this way when he gets the opportunity to play against smaller guys. Anytime we match up with teams, like remember the game against Minnesota when Minnesota matched up with size-wise, we couldn't draw the double team, and it really stymied the offense. This offense works best when we can collapse the defense, and get open shots from outside from other guys off double teams. When teams stay solid, particularly when they stay solid with size, it's hard for Team Larry Bird to really take advantage of that from the outside. You really have to work on one-on-one post moves, which is really more difficult because you're going against guys who are the same size as you, which is what we saw in the Minnesota game a couple days ago when they got completely destroyed by Minnesota. Team Bird did. But it's going to be interesting to see because I'm looking at the Eastern Conference. I'm looking at the New York Knicks. I'm looking at the Indiana Pacers. They match up extremely well with Team Larry Bird in terms of for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson. They could put those two guys out there and they can stand up there with those guys. Obviously, the Indiana Pacers with Miles Turner and Siakam, they match up well, so that's going to be a problem. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the highlights here. Jalen Duran my God, he just manhandled these guys. This is the problem when you play small ball, man. I keep saying that, and I'm not, because I like small ball, but I just think you have to use it when it's in your advantage too. When the other team has such a imposing advantage, we see here, such an imposing advantage on the inside, you have to change. It's not about necessarily what's better, it's about what works. You know what I mean? It's a difference between better and what works. And right now, the Lakers just didn't have the personnel. But I'll tell you one thing, though. You can see they match up extremely well with Showtime, though. They clearly don't match up with Team Larry, but Team Larry Bird should. Remember, when the Lakers did beat Team Bird, they weren't at full strength. Duran was out. Şengün was still trying to find his way. I don't even think Şengün was there. Was Şengün there for that game? I don't even think Şengün was the trade wasn't made yet, so it was a totally different team. So let's go ahead and take a look at Şengün's numbers here. With a triple-double for this man. Out battling. Look at that, blocking LeBron's shot. Another block on him. just shutting the lane down, man. Just too much size. All these little guys trying to muscle up with all these big dudes. Big skilled dudes at that. Let's take a look. How about Max Christie? Max Christie is becoming quite the sixth man, isn't he? Like, this is the second game where he's had over 20 points off the bench. This is crazy. That's why I was saying when we traded Brandon, he's doing what Brandon Miller used to do when he started. But if you're getting that from Max Christie off the bench, then the loss of Brandon Miller doesn't mean anything now. Because now you've got a guy who comes in playing against second unit guys who go there and fill it up for you. Shooting that wide open jumper off those kickouts. And granted, he's not doing this off his own merit. He's living off the leftovers of other players, but still, you still have to make the shot, and he's doing that. So kudos to him. Now I'll take a look at the Bird, man. Larry Bird just totally owned LeBron James tonight. But it's not LeBron's fault. LeBron played so many minutes. Like Larry was fresh for the most part of the game. Plus, he wasn't working as hard for his shots. Because if you notice, Bird just works within the offense. He doesn't do a lot. There's not a lot of one-on-one moves from Bird here. Just work within the offense, moving without the ball, catching and shooting, getting guys get compromising positions, and then the addition of Şengün, as you can see, he can just get these wide open standstill threes. That's one of the few one-on-one moves he had tonight. There's one of them right there. He beat LeBron in his face. So that will take. We'll see what that does to the playoff standings here shortly. I think that's probably going to push the Lakers down. Because remember, they needed to get this win and hopefully a loss by Memphis and New Orleans to move up in the play-in tournament to the 8th seed. So we'll see how that plays out. Let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and advance today. Go ahead and advance to this day. Matter of fact, let's go because I don't think Team Showtime plays still yet. Team Showtime's last game is here, so we can just go ahead and Bird and the boys are up next again. They're going out to New Orleans. My fault, guys. Now let's go ahead and check out these standings out in the Western Conference. Yep, see that, guys? Now, because of that loss, they've moved down. They were just right there at the 9th spot. Now, with that loss, they've moved down to the. They're still in the play-in. The play-in is locked in. Everybody that's in the play-in is in the play-in. It's over. But the fact of the matter is, they have to go on the road now. They're number 10th, which means they're going to have to play. I believe Memphis will get a home game, and then the winner of that will play the 8th. I believe. I don't know how it goes. We'll find out because I'm not up to speed. But I do know that the 10 is on the road. That much I do know. And that's a big difference. But I will say this, though. Team Larry Bird just did Team Showtime a favor because Team Showtime don't want to see Lakers don't want to see the Lakers in the first round. They don't want to see the Lakers in the first round. So if they can get by beating them, they actually help in Showtime. But you know how it is, man. You play who you play. Let's take a look here at OKC. OKC over here doing work, man. Okay, their win streak got snapped, so they're building up another one now. But the season's come to them. They're gonna probably finish up at 58 wins, probably maybe 59. I don't know how many games they have left. Dallas is right there at number 3, but I got no faith based on what we saw against Showtime. That when Kyrie Irving I don't know what his problem was. He took 39 shots to make. He scored 51 points on Showtime, but the team lost, and it lost brutally because they just got outplayed as a team. Minnesota's power. That's the team I'm looking at, man. That's going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem. San Antonio. I tell you one thing. It's looking like Minnesota and the Spurs are going to match up in the first round. That's going to be epic. But it's not over yet because these two are going to be fighting for home court advantage because the 4 and the 5 play each other. It can switch. They're 51 and 30, so that could switch. They could go ahead and They can go ahead and switch that from Minnesota on the bottom, and Spurs being on the top. It could go either way there. As for the Golden State Warriors and Denver in the West, it looks like they're locked in at the 6 and the 7. And then you have everything going on out there. Now let's take a look at the Eastern Conference. New York Knicks, number 2, no surprise. Team Larry Bird, number 1. We all know that. Atlanta's there. Boston's actually moved up over Cleveland. They were just a number 5 seed. They moved up over Cleveland. But the same scenario going on with Minnesota and the Spurs is happening with Boston and Cleveland. That could reverse. They're at 47 and 34. Indiana Pacers right now, same deal. Toronto could slide up, but remember they lost Grady Dick. They played Grady Dick in that game against Team Larry Bird hurt, and Grady. Let's take a look at. I'll show you guys right here. Like Grady Dick is, where is he? I think he's somewhere down here. Like right now, he's got a high ankle sprain. He's out for the next 4 to 6 weeks. He can play on it, but I wouldn't chance it. He's pretty much out for the first, month of the playoffs, and he's a key contributor. I mean, you just basically destroyed their playoff hopes by playing him. But then again, maybe you wouldn't have made it had you not been playing. Who knows? But down here, for the play-in term, the Brooklyn Nets are in, so that's it. Nets are in. So those are your playoff spots, guys. Brooklyn Nets. I'm surprised Brooklyn made it. I am. So it's looking like it's probably going to. I'll tell you one thing. This right here is going to be deadly. Orlando in the first round. If you remember, let's take a look at this against Team Larry Bird. Let's take a look at back some of those games where Orlando completely shocked Team Bird. Where's that game? No, it was a loss. That was the one in Orlando. That was an epic game. That was a great game. Came down to the wire. Great battle between Banchero and Bird in that one. But then the rematch with those guys. There it is. Bird had 51, but look at Banchero, Wagner and Banchero. 28 points, 23 points. Suggs with 16. Cole Anthony with 15. They gave him a scare, more than a scare. But having said that, this was before the trade. This is before Şengün showed up. Brandon Miller was still here. Bird with 51 points. What a surprise! 11 for 11 from the free throw line that game. Jeez, goes 6 for 8. Man, this dude Bird has had some games this year, man. Guys, if you've missed any of these games, please check them out, because man, it's been crazy, dude. It's been freaking crazy. That was actually a back-to-back loss. They lost to Orlando, then flew out to LA and got their butts kicked by the Lakers. Again, that was before the Şengün trade. Yep. That was before the Şengün trade. Yep. And Duran didn't even play, nor did Bol, because he was out too. So no, they weren't at full strength. Now they were at full strength. You saw the full Mike Larry with back-to-back 50-point games too. Jeez. But anyway, guys, nonetheless, that's the story out here. We got 3 games to go. 2 for Team Bird and 1 for Team Showtime. Next game coming up is going to be Team Larry Bird taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. I said Hornets. Oh my goodness. Thinking about CP3 back in the day. Yeah, thinking about CP3 back in the 2000s. The New Orleans Hornets. Wow. Been a while since I've said that. But Team Bird going on the road to take on the New Orleans Pelicans in a game that still has some significance, because they need to win that game to stay with their home court advantage for the play-in tournament. If they lose, there's a potentiality that the Lakers could still move up, as well as Memphis. So they need to try to win this game. Will they do it? I seriously doubt it, because I have no faith in Zion Williamson. Quite frankly, I think Alfred Şengün has such a size mismatch on him. We're going to draw. They are so. Yves Messier has some size to him, but it's just going to be business as usual. They don't have enough size. As long as Team Bird stays healthy and you're playing against these small ball teams, they're going to have an advantage every single night. You're going to get double teamed, so you're going to get open shots. But we'll see what happens. I want to take this time to ask you people, if you like this content, you like what you're seeing here, you're being entertained, and you're going along for the ride with the fully immersive ride that I'm providing here, hopefully, in your minds, please consider giving this video a like. And check out my other playlists on my channel with 1991 Michael Jordan, 62 Will Chamberlain, 2006 Kobe Bryant. I almost said 1996 Kobe Bryant. Like, my goodness. Go put rookie. That would be rookie Kobe, wouldn't it? 96. Yeah, that'd been because he came out in 96. No, it was a 97 draft. No, he would have got drafted in 96, wasn't it? And he played 97. Yeah, so it would have been like 96, 97. But nonetheless, 2006 Kobe Bryant playlist series. And yeah, guys, check out the other stuff. Also, too, guys, I got RoboCop Unfinished Business. I'm gonna start streaming that pretty soon, guys. You're not gonna want to miss that game. It's so cool. I can't wait to play it. RoboCop Unfinished Business. I'm gonna start streaming that sometime tomorrow, maybe even tonight. I don't know when the access begins. I've already pre-ordered it. I usually don't pre-order games, guys, but for RoboCop, because it was so good and I like what the development studio is doing, I want to support them because that's what we need in gaming. We need to support developers who support good gaming experiences. Like Taeon, I think the developer's name is Taeon, and what they showcased with the RoboCop series, well, it's a series now, I guess, because you have the Rogue City now, and now you have Unfinished Business. Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait to play. What I do know about the game, though, just it's going to take place in a giant, we all remember the movie Die Hard. To describe what RoboCop Unfinished Business was going to be like, imagine the movie Die Hard, but instead of John McClane as the hero, it's RoboCop. Need I say more? Take my money. Imagine Die Hard with RoboCop. Okay, that's what the game is. It takes place in a giant tower, and RoboCop's going from story to story to story. It's just going to be great. So I'll hopefully see you guys for that. With that being said, guys, I'm going to bring this stream to an end. Hope you guys had a good time watching, hanging out with me, and I will see you guys for the next stream in the 1986 Larry Bird versus 1987 Magic Johnson series in the modern era as we are closing down the regular season and getting ready for playoff time. What's going to happen? Will it be Team Bird? Will it be Showtime? Or will it be none of the above? Who knows? We'll find out here on Rexington Strong Style Sports. I will see you guys next time. Peace.